All right, guys, good morning. It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. And today we're going to be doing a quick chat on aware eating and failure to plan. All right, so coffee time is over. I have switched over to tea. How cute is my mug? This mug is from Anthropology, and I'm drinking this tea called Breakfast in Paris. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's like an Earl Grey-ish type thing. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about aware eating. I've talked about this a little bit in my last video about an introduction to the macros approach, and it is the number one thing that you need to start doing today in order to improve your nutrition. And if you are serious about improving your lifestyle, aware eating means you are not winging it. You are thinking intentionally about what you're going to eat at every meal, not to the point of obsession, but making conscious choices of the quality of food and the nutritional composition of food that you're going to put in your body. Like I said before, food is made up of 3 basic building blocks. Those are macronutrients, which make up the caloric content of food. It is only protein, carbs, and fat. And when you look at any given food, you should be able to tell pretty quickly, relatively, what ratio that food is going to fall into. You should have a good awareness of what proteins are, of what carbs are, of what fats are, and which foods are just drastically out of control in terms of the proportions of those macronutrients. And it's going to take some time for some of you guys to begin to really start to read labels, to really understand this. And if you are brand spanking new to this, if you've never done anything like this before, the number one thing I suggest you do is download MyFitnessPal on your phone and go about just one day and track your macros. When I say track your macros, all that means is essentially you keep a food diary for the day. And what this app will do is it will tabulate the total macronutrients that you've consumed for the day, and it will tell you what percentage of protein, what percentage of fat, what percentage of carbs, but more importantly, how many grams of each one that you're eating. And then from there, you can begin to get a baseline understanding of where you are versus where you need to be, and then learn how to adjust your habits. You guys, I want to talk about habits for a moment. Some of you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be really honest, some real talk here. Some of you guys suck at planning. Like, it's pretty bad and it's pretty pathetic. And it makes me wonder, like, how you function as an adult sometimes when I hear the stories of some people who just can't get it together when it comes to putting their nutrition together. I'm not saying this from a place of arrogance. I am saying this from a place of, sometimes, you guys, this is a call to action. If this needs to be your wake-up call, you need to get your life together, because if you are constantly running behind, if you are constantly paying bills late, if you are constantly missing appointments, if you are just so behind all the time in everything, you need to stop. You need to stop in your tracks, because I guarantee you are wasting time on so many frivolous things, from social media to worrying about problems that don't even exist, to just idle gossip, to watching Netflix, to you name it. Like, how much of that time are you wasting versus how much of that time could you be using to actively plan how you are going to go about your day? Because the reality is, you have the time. You just need to carve out the time and reset your priorities. Believe it or not, the busier I am, the more efficient and effective I become, because I have to be. I don't have the luxury to just kind of get to the gym when it's good for me. I get to the gym at certain times because I have to, because that's the only time I can work out in a day. And likewise for you guys, I just want to push some of you over the edge today, because if you are saying that you want to reach these goals, if you are saying, you're not happy with your body, if you look in the mirror when you get out of the shower and you are literally disgusted with how much you have let yourself digress, you need to get your life together and plan and organize your lifestyle flow and systems. I guarantee you 80% of your problem is poor time management. And you're never going to be able to get to a state of aware eating where you're intentionally planning what you're going to eat until you get all of that together. Like, my mom has always ingrained it in me ever since I was young, that failure to plan is planning to fail. Like, there is no way around it. And you will just be shocked at how easy it is when you set a plan in motion and you just prepare yourself. You guys, that isn't hard. Planning isn't hard. It's not mentally taxing. It's not physically draining. It's not hard to comprehend. You just need to plan ahead. And what I encourage you guys to do, if you are a complete train wreck in your life right now, and I understand we all go through ups and downs, you guys, myself included. There are some days I feel like a badass. There are other days where, I mean, trust me, I get it. So if this is you, if you are a complete train wreck with your planning, you just don't even know where to start, if you just feel like the worst version of yourself right now, because I know I'm speaking to some people because I get it. This is what you need to do. Number one, you need to clean your house. I've said this before in another video, but clean your surroundings. Clean your house, clean your car, get rid of excess clutter, get your house clean and in order. There's a couple reasons why this is going to benefit you. You are going to get a sense of instant gratification because you took an action and your action impacted your surroundings. That is a very good mental habit to have because it's going to remind you that if you take actions, things will change. And when it comes to changing your body, it's not going to happen as fast, but something as simple as cleaning your house, getting your stuff organized is going to have tremendous benefits on your psyche. Number two, clean your kitchen. Get in your fridge, throw things out. If you have ketchup and barbecue sauce and random ass condiments in your fridge that have just been sitting there for God knows how long, get rid of them, throw them out, get the rubber gloves out, Clorox the crap out of your kitchen, and clean your fridge, clean your pantry. Do that. Number three, take care of your personal hygiene. Even though you may have been off track with your nutrition goals, even if you've been off track with your fitness goals, you can still take care of your body. You can shave your legs, you can exfoliate your face, you can get your nails done, you can wash and deep condition your hair, you can put on nice smelling lotion, you can groom yourself and take good care of your hair and do your makeup. Like, those things really matter because it says that you care about yourself enough and you love yourself enough to take those actions for yourself. Number four, start going to bed with intention. Don't just like fall asleep on the couch. Don't just like go to bed with all your makeup on, with whatever. Go to bed with intention. Like, set up bedtime, and not trying to sound corny or like you're like a young child, but prioritize your rest, making sure that you're getting plenty of sleep. You guys, if everything in your life is out of control, but you can get your house clean, get your kitchen in order, get yourself looking presentable, and getting yourself in a state where you can prioritize rest, all of these things are going to have a big impact on your mental well-being, allowing you to be able to plan and be more aware of what you're eating. You guys, I do not underestimate the value of quality mental health when it comes to reaching your goals. So you guys, if you are a complete mess in your life right now, take these steps, and then once you've mastered those, then let's get back to looking at your macros. Let's get back to looking at an awareness of your eating. Let's get back to looking at your food where it's like, you know what? Am I actually hungry, or maybe I'm thirsty? Is this food going to be nutrient dense? Is this going to help me reach my goals, or is it going to push me further away from it? I'm going to tell you guys, number one, alcohol is probably the number one thing that's screwing up so many of you, and I know a lot of you guys don't want to get rid of it, but it's just like, if it's like pouring water on your metabolic fire that's helping your goals, and it can lead to poor lifestyle choices in general. Now, celebratory glass of champagne once in a while is fine. It's somebody's birthday, it's an anniversary, there's a special occasion, that's fine. But like, just because it's happy hour on a Thursday doesn't mean that you need to be drinking. Like, you really don't. Like, you need to reserve it and look at it for more special occasions as opposed to like everyday type things. And you guys, it will happen with time, but I just wanted to encourage anybody who's just all off track to step back, start taking care of you again, so that way you can make better choices for your nutrition and live a healthier and happier life. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Please give the video a thumbs up.